All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks, Brian, for the introduction, and thank you all for coming to watch. Um, I'm Brent Reynolds. I'm a little bit about me. I'm a senior at Bellarmine University studying computer science, and so I'll be graduating next May. And then I've had various internships in finance and tech, and I've found a passion in tech. So that's where I want my career to be going. So for this cohort, I decided to do a trip tracking web app. So, so a user can enter in a trip that they wanted to take, say go into Miami, then they could add the links to the trip. They go from Louisville, the SDF to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Miami. And then you can also add notes to your trip as well. So if you had any notes that you wanted to take during the trip. And then the web app automatically calculates the distance per leg for the trip. So how many miles you traveled. And so I picked this project because I wanted to learn how to make a full stack CRUD web app. Also, I wanted to use React on the front end and a .NET Web API on the back end, and then a SQL Server and SQLite database for the tech stack. And the reason I chose that was because I've never used React before, so I wanted to learn that. And then I also wanted to learn how to implement AppsNet Core identity with JWT tokens for authorization. And also, I'm a big fan of aviation, so it was just a really fun project for me to make. And so to get into the demo of the web app, so once you get to this screen, you can click on the Get Started button, and then I've already got an account set up, but if you don't have an account, you can click here to sign up. And so I'll just enter in my credentials. And click sign in. And then it shows which trips you've already taken. And so say you wanted to go to Miami, you would click this add button here, type in Miami, and then type in the dates for your trip. So maybe I'm leaving today. And then click to add the trip. Pop up down here, and then you click on the name and you can add the trip leg. So say you would go from the Louisville airport to Atlanta. And then add in the dates of the flight, add the leg, and it calculates the miles on the right. And then you can add another leg from Atlanta to Miami. Add the leg. All right. And then you can add notes as well. So maybe you wanted to take notes of what you did that day. So maybe Miami day one. You say, I went to the beach. So you can add journals, and then you can also edit them if you choose, or delete them. And if you go back, you can see that now Miami is added there. And you can add more trips if you would like. So going forward, I'm planning on continuing to add more features to this web app, such as a photo gallery for users to upload trip photos that they've taken during the trip. Also, I'd like to add a stream of events that are in and around the cities that the user travels to. So if you're going to Miami, maybe it would give you a list of events of things that are going around near the city. And then also I'd like to add the ability to create a trip itinerary, forgot my password functionality, and some other features as well. I'd say some of the biggest challenges for me this project or implementing the authorization. I've never used JWT tokens and AppSnet Core Identity before, so that was a challenge. Lots of debugging and just tinkering around with it. Actually, I had to change my database design in order to implement it correctly. So there's lots of challenges around that. And then also the other big challenge was just learning React in a short time frame in order to make this project work well. And here's my contact information. If you'd like to get in touch with me, please shoot me an email or send me a message on LinkedIn. I'd be happy to respond to it. And also, you can check out some of my other projects on GitHub as well, if you'd like. And lastly, I'd like to thank everyone at Code Louisville for all the help throughout the project. It's definitely been a good learning experience for me, and I definitely learned a lot more about full stack development. So it's been a great experience. Thank you all.